Students, in last video we have discussed about the characteristics of living things, and we have discussed the four characteristics of living thing, and this is our fifth characteristics. Living things respire, and first term is breathing. The process of inhaling and exhaling air is called breathing. And what is the mean of the term inhaling and exhaling? Inhaling means taking in oxygen rich air inside the body, and exhaling throwing out carbon dioxide rich air from outside the body. So this is the meaning of inhaling and exhaling that are included in the process of breathing. So and here are the organs of animals for breathing: lungs, air holes, spiracle, and gills. Lungs, animals like tigers, cats, and dogs, along with human beings, and they are all use lungs for the breathing process. Next is air holes. Spiracles air holes is called as spiracles. Insect like cockroach, flies, mosquitoes breathe through air holes. Breathe means that they inhale and exhale through these air holes, and these air holes are present on the surface of their body or on the surface of their skin, and through these air holes they exhale and inhale. Next is gills. Fish breathe through gills. They absorb dissolved oxygen in water through gills, and at firstly water enter into their mouth, and at the mouth region gills are present in the fish, and gills absorb the dissolved oxygen in water, and so in this manner they breathe. Next is plant breathe through tiny pores present on the surface of their leaves called stomata. This is the leaves, and here tiny pores present on this leaf. So, and through these tiny pores plants breathe, means they inhale or exhale. They taking the oxygen rich air inside their body and throw out CO2 rich air outside their body. So they breathe through these stomata. Next term is respiration. Respiration is the process of breakdown of food in the body of an organism with the help of oxygen to release carbon dioxide, water, and energy. The food that we eat, this food break down with the help of this oxygen into carbon dioxide, water, and energy. And carbon dioxide is thrown out by us from our body to the outside. And energy is utilized in functioning of various kinds of body work. And this is the meaning of term respiration. And what is the mean of respire? Respire means to break down of food with the help of oxygen into CO2, energy, and water. So this is the meaning of respire. And next is that food break down into carbon dioxide, water, and energy with the help of oxygen. So this is the process of respiration. Next characteristics: living thing excrete. And excrete means to remove the waste materials from body. That is the meaning of excrete. And what is excretion? The process of removal of waste materials by a living organism from its body is called excretion. And in our body, waste materials are produced in various kinds of process. So, and waste materials excreted by animals such as urine, feces, sweat, and carbon dioxide. Urine is produced by the kidneys, feces are produced by the digestive system, sweat are produced by our sweat glands, and carbon dioxide is produced by the process of respiration, as we have discussed here, that through the process of respiration carbon dioxide gases emerge, and that is waste material needed to be expelled out from body. So these are the waste materials excreted by animals. Next is waste materials excreted by plants. Plants also excrete waste material, and so waste materials of plants are gums, resins, and latex. Next is living things grow. And growth is actually an increase in the size of body. When growth happens in the living beings, then the size of their body increase. And grow means to increase in the size. And here seeds, and seeds here are converting into a big tree by the following the process of growth. Seed, at first this is seed, and from the seed, when this seed is allowed to be germinated in the soil, then after few days root part are emerging here from this seed part, and after few days shoot part that will make a stem part of the plant or tree. So this is shoot part that are emerging from the seeds part, and from this part a small plant is made, and from small plants big trees are converted slowly. So a tiny seed grows into a big plant. So this is the growth of seed, that how does seed converted slowly into a big tree. And this is the growth of non-living thing, that how does non-living thing grow. Non-living thing grows only by a condition only, that if non-living things are allowed to be grouped together from outside. So this is the crystal of sugars, and if crystals of sugar are allowed to group together from outside, then it means that crystals of sugar grow and their size increased by grouped together. So some non-living things like a crystal of sugar grows in size. Grows in size means they are allowed together to put at one place, so their size increase. And this growth of external because someone allows these crystal to be grouped together. So this is external growth due to addition of substance from outside. From outside there is addition of addition of crystal of sugar. So the size of the crystal of sugar is increased. Here is the difference between growth and growth of living and non-living. The growth of living and non-living is differ from each other. Why is it differ from each other? Because living thing grow from internally and non-living thing grow externally. Internally means when living things grows, it means all the body of living thing are made up of cells, and when living thing grow, it means their number of cell is increased, and their number of cell is increased and their size is increased. So because of multiplication and growth of cells, multiplication means the increasement of number of the cells, known as multiplication, that from one cell 2 cell is formed, and from 2 cell 4 cell is formed. So slowly the number of cell is increased through the process of growth, and growth of the cell and cell size increased. So living things grows because of multiplication and growth of cells inside our body. So multiplication and growth of cells occurs inside our body. So this growth is internal, while non-living things grow when they are added with substance from outside, like crystals of sugar are allowed to group together from outside. So this growth is external. So this is our 3 characteristics of living things are completed here. Thank you.